Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and a welcome back as well to a very blustery Bempton Cliffs. Now, when I knew that I was getting the Sony A1, I had two questions in mind. One is, would I get it before Ryan and I went to the Kingfisher Hide? And then two was, when can I get up to Bempton Cliffs? Now, you guys know, obviously, I absolutely love Bempton Cliffs. It's one of my favourite places in the whole world. And today, we're here to photograph one particular seabird, and that is the Northern Gannet. Northern Gannets are the largest seabird in the UK, with wingspans measuring up to 180 centimetres or 71 inches. Now, just to give you some perspective, I'm 6'4", so the wingspan of the Northern Gannet is about that big. They're also believed to be monogamous birds, returning to the same breeding spot and partner every year. While juveniles are mostly a greyish brown colour, once they reach maturity after 5 years, they display those beautiful white feathers with that sort of creamy yellow crest on top of their head. So hopefully then we can actually get some decent portrait shots in this video. Now I'm going to be making two videos from down here, but this first video is solely to focus on portraits, and hopefully we can get some really nice shots of the gannet. Now obviously, as you can see, the sun is glorious. This wind was not predicted, which is a little bit frustrating, but it is what it is. I'm gonna have some fun, and I hope you guys do too. Whoa, it's windy. So I just made the walk right down to Staple Nuke viewing point, and I had an amazing session doing some portraits with some gannets. As I say, gannets are my favourite seabird. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. Didn't see much else other than a few gulls. I was hoping to see some fulmars as well, but yeah, it doesn't seem to have come off there. Now, I'm going to start making my way down the other end, right the way down to Jubilee Point. Oh, another cheeky little thing as well. On the walk down here, managed to see the barn owl as well. Was a little bit in the distance, and I have had to use crop mode, and I'll probably still have to crop the pictures, but yeah. Oh, happy days. I'm calling that a successful morning already. And yeah, I haven't actually been down here that long. That sun is rising nicely in the sky. Now, one thing I did manage to do with some of the portrait shots is I had a pair of them, is it beaking? Rubbing their beaks together, as gannets do. And because I was shooting down onto the water, it had a lovely glistening on the water behind them. And what I did is I actually dropped the exposure down by, yeah, put 2 stops of exposure compensation in at one point to try and really emphasize, oh blimey, that light, to try and really emphasize that glistening water behind them. And on the back of the camera it looks fantastic, and I've looked and the pictures are nice and sharp as well, which always makes me happy. So yeah, I'll stick up the first lot of images, starting with that barn owl because it was the first one I took, going on to the gannets, and I'm going to make my way down to Jubilee Corner, so hopefully we can actually see some more gannets and opportunities to get some decent portrait shots. Okay, so just another quick shadowy bit of video. That light is really strong from that side to accompany the really strong winds as well. So I'm just making my way now from Bartlett Nab, and I had some really good opportunities there with some photos. Also finally found all the Razorbills and guillemots, but got some fantastic shots with some gannets. I was really fortunate just as I was approaching Bartlett Nab as well. Heard something literally next to me, just the other side of the fence. I turn around and have a look, and there's a pair of gannets that had just come to grab some nesting material, which gave me a fantastic opportunity to get some real close-up headshots. Awesome stuff. I am buzzing. As I say, gannets are probably my favourite seabird. I absolutely love them. I know people come to Bempton Cliffs for the puffins. I come here for all the birds, and it's always great if I see a puffin, but I actually come here mainly for the gannets, of which there are endless ones, but it's just grabbing that right opportunity. And if I'd have been 2 minutes earlier or 2 minutes later, I wouldn't have got that opportunity to get those close-up shots with them pulling up the grass with the nesting material in their mouths. It was awesome. And I was just so fortunate to just be in the right place at the right time. And it boils down to a video I recently made where I said, you know, you don't get the shots if you don't go out. Ryan commented on it, and it's basically like every opportunity. No, I can't remember what he said. Basically, it's something along the lines of the same sort of principle. You don't get shots if you don't go out. And sometimes it is just that magic moment of the birds just being in the right place at the right time. As I say, it was so close. If I'd have just been a couple of minutes either way, I'd have missed it. And it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So, right, as I say, I'll stick up the pictures now from Bartlett Nab. I'm making my way to Jubilee Corner. I'm almost there. Oh, nearly fell over the path. So yeah, have a look at these pictures, and yeah, we'll keep wandering down. Whoa, I apologise if that wind is whipping down the mic. I'm a little bit more sheltered than I have been, but blimey, wasn't supposed to be this windy today. Anyway, made my way to Jubilee Corner. And the one thing I found about that was I found it really difficult to sort of pick out and single birds, because there were so many birds on the cliff, and the angle that you're shooting at makes it really difficult. But what I will say is, it's a great place if you want to do some bird in flight shots. The first viewpoint that I went to is my preferred one for bird in flight, but yeah, something Nuke, can't remember. You'll have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so I'll pop those pictures up now. I'm not going to be down Bempton for much longer for this session because I'm cold and I'm getting hungry. So I'm going to go get my brekkie in a minute, and then I'm coming back for session 2 for a separate video. So yeah, now I'm going to keep walking back. I'll stick up those pictures from Jubilee Corner. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say as well, I'll walk past there as well, just to try and get a couple more shots, sort of outside of the RSPB place. But yeah, I'll stick those shots up now that I've got so far. And yeah, so far it's been a really successful morning. Okay, so still windy. I've tried to shelter the mic as much as possible, but I'm sorry if it's whipping down there now. Anyway, so that's my first session then done at Bempton. I'm calling it now. I'm going to go get me brekkie, and then I'm going to come back for session 2, video 2. So yeah, I think it's been a really successful morning. I'm really pleased. The light was perfect, but it is just getting a bit higher and a bit harsher now. So I think it's the right time to call it. So obviously, if you like the video and you like the pictures of Bempton, give us the old thumbs up. If you don't already, drop some subscribes from down the bottom and hit that notification bell so that you can obviously get the notification about part 2 of this little trip coming up. So all that's left for me to say then is this is Mike out. Take care and be safe, everyone. Peace.